Question: do we have to go to the playoffs in order for it to be a successful season next year? Let's talk about it. Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, I had some time to reflect. And listen, we only had a couple of days with this spring practice. We only had Sunday, only had Monday, only had Tuesday. But within that short period of time, I had an opportunity to do some gathering of information and do some, some things, some soul searching as it relates to where we're at as a program. You looked at how these guys grown. You looked at how they build their bodies. You look at how they made the statement, job is not finished. You look at how Coach Lincoln Riley is very optimistic right now, even as he was this time last year. The same type of edge that he had, the same type of confidence that he had, is being displayed right now. And we can even go on to say that the fact that this team has experience within the system, we could even go on to say that he rightfully so, that he should have an edge. He knows the complexion of this team. He understands that this team is getting ready to move and groove in the right direction. But you look at all these things that are being in place. It's like a good Thanksgiving dinner. My grandmother used to make Thanksgiving dinner. She's no longer with us. But she used to make these Thanksgiving dinners. She used to have the macaroni. She used to have the bread. She used to have the turkey. She had the ham. She had the cranberry sauce. She had everything, all the ingredients that you needed in order for it to be a successful Thanksgiving dinner. In other words, the table was absolutely spread. Everything you wanted on the table, that you needed on the table, was all on the table. It was right there. And look, I think it's the same way with USC. When we look at the way this roster is being constructed, when we look at the coaching staff constructed, when we look at everything that's in play. So I want to go and look at some comments and look at an article real briefly. And look, man, I think USC, and look, here's what I want to know. What will be a successful year? And I have three things. I want you guys to hit me in the comment section. Three different options here. One of them is make it to the playoffs. Do we consider that to be success? Number two, just win the Pac-12 championship. Would that consider to be success? Or number three, make it to the playoffs and win the playoffs. Which one of those will you consider to be a successful year, and then what is a failure? So look, you guys hit me in the comment section. I want to have a conversation about this. You guys know that they are taking a break until March 21st. They will continue to resume practice. But we want to talk about this, man. What is a successful year when you look at all these pieces that we have in play, the transfer portal guys, the guys that we had? What is going to be a successful year? Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. Let's go.
That we're thinking about when you talk about championship or bust, is that the number one thing that comes to my mind is Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams cannot be wasted. This being his last year, and he's alluded to it. He said, look, we're here to win championships. Not only him, you look at Michael Turk, you look at all the guys that have came in, they all have the same common theme right now. All of them are saying championships. We want to win championships. And so my thing is, I think that when you look at it from that perspective, we're not looking at it just from a place of mediocrity and just winning, going to even the Pac-12 championship. I think we have to exceed that. We have to go somewhere towards the playoffs, and not just at the playoffs, but winning it. Because of course, we're not gonna make it about Caleb. He did win the Heisman Trophy last year, but we want to try to get that championship. We want to go further than that, and we don't know what's going to happen after Caleb. So not to discredit Malachi or not to discredit Miller Moss or discredit anybody, Dylan Raiola, but we have Caleb now, and we want to try to make that goal to win that championship. And what better person other than Caleb to go ahead and do that to? Let's take a look at some of this article real quick. All right, the article is talking about Lincoln Riley and some of the things that he was saying, and he says he's stressing championship habits, not just going to a championship, but establishing championship habits right now in practice while we're here, and I think that we'll see where exactly we want to go. So you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. What's your thoughts on this? What makes us successful this year when you're talking about 2023 season? Is it the playoffs? Is it the Pac-12 championship? Or is it winning the whole thing? Which one is it? Let me know. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and give me some feedback on it.
All right, so you've seen it for yourself. You've seen Caleb, you've seen Lincoln. And listen, with a generational talent like Caleb Williams, we have to, it's essential that we buckle our seatbelts, that we strap this thing up, that we tackle, that we do everything that's necessary, put everything, lay everything out there on the line to be the team that we know that we could be. And listen, we were right there on the cusp last year. I mean, so close to where it was. I mean, we could literally taste it. And we know the injuries mounted up. We know that Gentry got hurt. Shane Lee got hurt. And so multiple guys got hurt. And as a result, we didn't have that depth. But I believe this year, I believe the depth is there in the event that these guys get hurt. And we look at all these different guys. We even look at, you look at Tackett Curtis. You look at Rajon Davis. You look at Mason Kyle. We've talked about all these guys. We talked about the defensive upgrade guys. We talked about how the roster has improved. So my thing is now, as we get ready to go pick up the spring, the 21st, listen, it's going to be go time. It's going to be, listen, I feel like right now it's a sense of focus right now to where that this team is really locked in because job is not finished. I don't mean job is not finished. I don't think that they mean that job is not finished just by the Pac-12 championship. They mean job is not finished by with the talent that they have and that they can go a lot further than what we did last year, and we can improve from a lot more than what we did last year. You guys hit me in the comment section. You tell me what you think. You know where to find me. It's going to be USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Until later on, stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on. And make sure you get up, get out, and make some things happen. Fight on, fight on, fight on.